The smell of coffee is in the air. It must be time for another episode of The Art of Struggle. Welcome to another episode of my podcast called The Art of Struggle. You can hear me rant about art, video games, movies, pop culture, and the people who make it all possible. My name is Fatai, and I'll be your guide as we explore the world of CG, pop culture, and the people who make it all possible. With me today, I got my boy Ty here with me. He's a videographer and a vlogger who I've been admiring his work from afar for a while, and I just wanted to talk to him and see how he got started, where he's planning to go, because he's doing some pretty interesting things right now. So I thought, hey, he'd be a cool guy to come and kind of give you guys a little bit of info about, what's going on.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I'm excited to be here, man. I appreciate the invite.
No worries, man. I've been checking out your work for a while, and I've been really digging just the way you use like your transitions and stuff like that. So where did you, before we even dive in, so like just give the people like a brief breakdown of how you got started into like vlogging.
Okay, I'll try to make it quick. So the way I got started in vlogging, I'm originally a real estate agent. So I purchased a camera just to show like the behind the scenes of me, so I can share my personality with clients. And that's how I bought a camera, and I was like, I'll do vlogs. And then all of a sudden, my pastor, he was saying that, hey, can you do some product for us? And I didn't know how to do any edit at this time. Everything I learned was from either YouTube or a good friend of mine.
So you didn't go to school for this?
I didn't go to school for it.
That's crazy.
No school. So that's how I got started, was doing like freelance stuff for the church. And then I had people that were saying, hey, can you do a video for me here and there? And it got to the point to where I had one client that asked me if I had an LLC.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, now it's getting serious.
Now it's getting serious to where, okay, people want to work with like a business, and they were,
Yeah.
So how, did you make that transition to get an LLC?
I did make that transition. Once I got my LLC and I seen the income that comes from it, then I started transitioning out of real estate to just videography.
Okay. So you started off in real estate, and then you started. Okay. So how are you liking that transition of being in front of the camera rather than behind it?
In front of it, I like it because I feel like I can do more creative things, because when you're vlogging, it's only so much you can do because it's just a solid subject.
Yeah, it's just you, yeah.
So I can get more creative whenever I'm doing stuff like the last video I posted, where I can just like highlight a model or highlight the city or something like that. So to me, it's more creative. Okay. Doing it that way.
So have you? What's the coolest client you've gotten to work with or work for so far that you've gotten to do some cool video?
The coolest client I would say is probably Legacy Music Group. So it's a studio in Dallas and Deep Ellum. It's like I think it's the best studio in Dallas. Okay. I'm not trying to be biased.
So what kind of music do they do at Legacy?
They do mostly rap. So people that have recorded there, Boosie recorded there. Okay. Mac Miller recorded there. Playing Skills. I think just the other day, DJ Duffy was there. So they got like a lot of big name people there. Oh, wow. And it's pretty cool. Like everybody on the staff is dope. And funny thing is, I made a joke about it last time I was there. I posted that I'm gonna do a song. I'm gonna record a song, but I was joking. So I got people like, no, man, I want to hear a song. So I talked with the engineer, and I told him like January, February, I want to do something. So I talked to the engineer.
Okay. So you finna lay down some rap?
one rap down. I'm gonna do it for an intro for like a vlog.
Okay. So what music are you into right now? What's your influences music wise?
Music wise, I've been listening to a lot of Jaden lately.
Jaden Smith?
Yeah, he's
Okay, see, I think Jaden Smith can flow. I think he can flow.
It's a weird.
It's just as weird because like I used to listen to your dad.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel listening to Jay. That's why I think that's where it like.
That's
my disconnect right there.
Yeah, right there.
Man, I feel like I'm too old to be listening to this.
Exactly, because I grew up on Will Smith.
I grew up on Will, Wild Wild West. So yeah.
Other than that, Drake, I listen to Drake a lot. Who's some other new? I try to keep it fresh, so I don't want to keep it stagnant. So
all right, that's what's up.
I don't know how it's gonna go.
I'm gonna check out the track. You know what I'm saying? I do ad-libs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. Okay, I think that's copyrighted to Lil Jon now.
Right.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up. So, so I see that you guys do vlogs with each other. Is that she's your wife?
Fiance. So we're getting married in March.
Okay, congratulations.
So, thank you.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So she hops in some of my vlogs. The last one I did was a silent vlog, so I couldn't talk.
Oh, okay.
So I needed her to actually get the words across. So
it's like all day charades.
Yeah, all day charades. So I'm making up stuff and then she's sharing with the vlog about what I'm doing. So usually she's not behind the camera. She's not in front of the camera. She's the type that likes to be behind it.
Yeah,
and
my girlfriend's like that too. It's weird because I'm like, yo, I always tell her, I'm like, yo, if you had a channel, your channel would be popping. She's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want it. I'm like, I have to force her to get into the videos and stuff that we do.
And funny thing is that we have a channel, me and her, and the first day we posted, we got 20 subscribers.
Oh wow!
And she ain't dropped not another video, so it's just sitting there stagnant.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a thing where they don't want to be in, and I'm just for me, I don't think of it as a thing where people are watching me. I don't think that ever clicks to me, but I think that's constantly what they're thinking about. Who's gonna see this?
Who's gonna see this angle? Who's gonna see this?
And I'm yo, is my makeup done? Don't even record me right now. I've gotten that. Am I on camera right now, Ty? I'm yeah, you look good. What are you talking about? She's
exactly.
No. I'm oh.
I think that's probably the issue.
Yeah, for me, I'm just I don't
care.
I'm just whatever. Let's do it.
My dreads be hanging my face.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up though. All right, so let's dive into this. I feel like we've been lollygagging for a while, so I'll do my standard questions whenever I do my first interview with people. I just go through just some standard questions. Usually I play this game called This or That, where I ask a bunch of light speed questions and you answer, as quick as you can to the questions. And it's just supposed to test your reflexes and maybe bring out a little bit of truth in the process. But other than that, let's get it started. All right. First question is, I've already asked you some of these, by the way. So
okay, just retouching.
Yeah, just retouching. So, what is a good work-life balance to you? What do you think is a good work-life balance? Have you found it? Is it something you're looking for, or do you already got it down and you're I'm good?
I definitely don't have it down.
All right.
That's something that me and my fiance have been talking about because, like I said, she's a photographer and I'm a videographer. So a lot of stuff we do, if we're not shooting, we're editing, and it's hard to separate when you should put the computer down and when you should live life.
That's something that we have to deal with a lot because it's drive and then your health. And it's good to have somebody who's all right, it's time for you. You've been on this computer all day long.
All day. You need to step out the bed.
You haven't done anything. So you need to. Did you change? Did you? Is that 3 days? You're gonna be like that for 3 days?
Exactly.
So, and I think they look out for you. And if you have somebody like that that's looking out for you, you should always cherish and hold that person because that person really cares about you. And that's one thing. I'll be on here till 4 or 5. Sometimes I won't even sleep. I'll be I'll wake up. She's here's some coffee. She's did you sleep? No, I'm good. And you need that person to kind of help you out. And I think it's always good to have that person because
you have to.
That balance is hard to find. I'm telling you, it's that's why I always ask. What's your work life? Because I'm feeling all right. Am I the only person working late night? But the truth is, if you're trying to get somewhere,
you're gonna put a lot of effort.
You're gonna put time in it.
I think for majority of 2018, I would say it's been 85% work. So I'm trying to get it to where it's 70, 90 down,
it's okay.
70, 30, 65, something like that.
Yeah. So, and I think it happens when like the threshold for like what it's earning or whatever outweighs like what you need to do to, because like you're having to juggle, all right, my creative passion, making money and bringing income into the home, and my spouse who has their time needs as well. So everything is requiring your time, and you have to be able to portion it properly. And if you're an artist, that's super important, because if you're working too much, something's gonna get left behind. You're gonna miss out on your family's moments. If you have kids, you're gonna miss out on kids. And I've heard this story a lot where people put like work 100%, and their family life suffers, and like it's led to like divorces and stuff. Exactly. And that's always when I have a creative with them, like, how are you doing with the work? What are you guys doing to so that people know like it's a struggle. You're not the only person. You're not the only creative going through it, and that you just have to kind of work it out. You have to make the time for the other person. You can't just expect it to exist.
So that's what we're working on 2019, is evening it out more.
Damn, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so other than video, do you have any other hobbies that you do?
Other than video, I would say I think majority is video.
Video, okay.
But I'm trying to get back to drawing, because I used to draw before I ever picked up a camera. So I'm getting back to that, like that creativeness. And other than that, it's been a lot of video this year. Okay. I'm trying to really build up the company.
Okay. So how do you handle like talking about building the company? How do you handle like negativity and setbacks and stuff like that?
The way I handle that is it's like a learning experience. So I try to. It's something I can learn from it, so that it doesn't happen again. So if it's like if a client wasn't happy with something, and I got to figure out what did I do to cause it, and make sure I apply that to other things, so I know not to do it again. Okay. So I try to find a positive out of it, instead of like dwelling on it and be like, man, I can't get right. I'm not gonna do no more stuff this month because I failed on this. So I try not to do like that. I try to find something I could change and do that.
So what's the advice that you would give people starting out and trying to like just either jump into vlogging, jump into creating? Like, what would you give them? Like, what would you be your piece of advice?
My piece of advice is to, just to have fun and do a lot of practice, because that's the best way you're gonna learn. You'll waste a lot of time. I mean, even though you need to, like on YouTube, if you're doing too much looking at everybody working, you're not gonna get anything accomplished. So you got to find a balance between finding out how to do things and actually practicing. So once you practice, then you get better at it, and then people will be more interested in your work.
Okay. So what tools do you use to learn? Is it just YouTube? Do you go to any courses or anything like that?
Man, it's been all University of YouTube.
It needs to be a University U, like a YouTube U or something.
Yeah, they need to, because like I literally, like when I first got started, I did a lot of like just researching, and like it'll be like hours that I'm looking on YouTube and just seeing how to do different things. But now I kind of got the bases down, so if I go to YouTube, it's just to figure out how to do something specific
thing.
So like rotoscope, it's something specific I need to learn. But then I go back and I actually practice doing it.
Okay, so you're just learning different skill sets.
Yeah, different skill sets
to add to your toolbox.
Yeah,
that's what's up. All right. So let's see. So who are some of your influences when it comes to video and art and stuff like that? Who do you
video? For the big time, I would say Casey Neistat, of course.
Casey, okay,
he was the first one, like vlogs I watched. Peter McKinnon.
Didn't he start Beam?
Yeah, he started Beam.
Yeah,
he's working.
Peter McKinnon's dope. I saw his stuff too. I watch a lot of the Tuesday tutorial shit.
Yeah, his is pretty dope. It's another one called Tut Video. It's two guys on. I think that's the one. It's two guys on there, and they usually they'll look at like music videos and they'll break down how somebody did.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen that. It's those two dudes that, and then they'll like.
It's either that or Cinecom. Tut Video, Cinecom. I think they both got two people, but they're pretty dope. Other than that, I try to watch local as well, like people like myself that are smaller. So Tags, that's a good friend of mine. Him, it's a few guys in Cali. Daniel, they do a lot of vlogs, and I try. Like the reason I like to watch them is because I don't want to if I watch Casey too much and Peter McKinnon too much, then I'm gonna copy their style.
You're gonna start having that style, same style.
So I try to watch them periodically. That way I don't pick up too much, but I can still
Get the overall, yeah.
And then I like to watch local and smaller because I like to give back to people like myself and watch those and watch them build and see how they came up. So that's what be my influence. It's still the big ones, but also smaller
guys. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. It's always interesting to see like where people are, gravitating towards and what you're learning from, because you can kind of see it in some of the videos. And I'm like, all right, this guy's seen Peter McKinnon a little bit.
Yeah.
These guys seen Casey a little bit. And it's always interesting, and people just need to know, okay, this is where I can go for a quick, all right, I need something interesting to do, or getting creative and stuff like that. So,
definitely.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. So that's pretty much all the questions I have when it comes to like you and stuff. I think we're just gonna go on to the this or that segment.
Okay.
All right, you ready for that?
Ready.
All right, I'm gonna stop it and start so we have more time.
Okay, perfect. She just got here.
This or that, where I ask some lightning fast questions and he has to answer with lightning fast speed. Let's see if he's got what it takes. All right, this time on this or that, let's start with, you guys can all see the questions as well. I will post them up. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Netflix or YouTube?
Ooh, YouTube.
Phone call or text?
Text.
Toast or eggs?
Eggs. Cardio
or weights?
Cardio.
Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
Hey, on Facebook? What's wrong with Facebook?
I don't know, man.
All right. Ice cream cone or snow cone?
Ice cream cone.
Mobile games or console games?
Console.
Okay. So while you're walking, music or podcasts?
Ooh, lately podcasts.
All right. iOS or Android?
Android.
Android. All right. Ooh, okay. Welcome to the dark side. Form or function when it comes to art?
Function.
Function. All right. Pop or indie?
Indie.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Swimming or sunbathing?
Swimming.
Should I search for that?
No, Cortana. Hey, Cortana, turn off.
Trying to play the game.
Cortana, all this AI is gonna ruin us. I'm just saying that right now. All this AI stuff is gonna ruin us. All right, let's get back to it. High tech or low tech?
High tech.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
New clothes or new phone?
New clothes.
You almost got it. All right. Rich friend or loyal friend?
Loyal friend.
Football or basketball?
Basketball.
Work hard or play hard?
Work hard.
Nice car or nice home interior?
Nice car.
All right. So you should know that for. Yeah, I was gonna say. So your home is not okay. What's worse, laundry or dishes?
Dishes. Because I don't do laundry.
I was gonna say, she looking like which one doesn't he do? So let me catch him on right now. He doesn't do either. So.
I need you to step outside.
All right, jogging or hiking?
Hiking.
Bath or shower?
Shower, no choice.
Sneakers or sandals?
Sneakers.
Glasses or contacts?
Ooh, let me see if this counts, because I got, what you call it?
LASIK?
LASIK, so.
Oh, okay. That's probably contact then.
Yeah, so we go with contact.
All right. Hamburger or taco?
Hamburger.
Interesting. Couch or recliner?
Couch.
Online shopping or shopping in a store?
Ooh. In a store.
Okay. Email or letter?
Email. Easy.
You don't like writing letters? You like the pen to paper? When was the last time you wrote a letter?
I was in
the journal. The journal you made me.
Oh yeah.
What? You write?
I forgot about that. Each day I wrote.
65 journal.
What?
Yeah, each day I wrote.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
Damn.
Wrote something.
Damn. What you wrote here? All right, let me find out. Big boy. That's romantic game right there. Y'all not ready for that. All right, so car or truck?
Truck.
Tablet or computer?
Computer.
All right, so what's the most important thing in a partner? Intelligent or funny?
What was the last name? Funding?
Funny. Intelligent or funny?
Intelligent.
Intelligent. All right. So somebody ain't got good jokes.
You gotta have like dealing with how we are as creatives. It takes a lot of intelligence for what we do. So like because she helped me with all the stuff I do, like especially color grading.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh, you need to drop this. You need to do this, and the hue is this." And
yeah, my girlfriend's much better at like specific 3D things than I am. So like I'm good with like the creative general stuff, but when it comes to like rendering time and like getting all of like the numbers to add up and making sure their shit's in on time, I'm like, all right, I need you for this. She's like, yeah, or you're not gonna get any projects done. So, yeah. This is a weird one, but toilet paper, over or under?
Over. That's right here, right?
That's over. Pancake or waffle?
Waffle.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Coffee cup or thermos?
It don't even matter. I'm not really a coffee person, but I say a coffee cup.
Coffee cup. All right. Let's see. Train or plane?
Oh, plane, of course.
All right. Iced coffee. Oh, you don't drink coffee. All right. Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Okay. International vacation or a new TV?
Oh, vacation.
Vacation. All right.
Far.
Save or spend?
Save. I'm trying to save.
That with his chest.
He said, save. All right, bro. I got you. I feel you, bro. Honesty or others' feelings?
Ooh.
Let's see what kind of person you are right now, my guy.
I'm gonna say honest.
Honesty.
That's hard.
That's hard?
That's
All
hard.
right. TV or book?
TV, even I need to do more book.
Horror movie or comedy movie?
Horror.
City or countryside?
Like vacation?
Or just to live?
Oh. City.
Okay. Horror movie or comedy movie?
Horror.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Oceans or mountains?
Oceans.
Mac or PC?
Mac. I'm on Mac right
now. Super sandwich.
Oh, I thought you said super sandwich.
It's a super sandwich.
Sandwich.
All right. Classical art or modern art?
I like modern.
All right. Let's see. Dining or delivery?
Delivery.
Book or ebook?
Book.
Okay. And for the final question, this is how I know if we can be cool or not.
Oh, here we go.
Ninja or pirate?
Ninja.
Ah! Yes! Ninja. My ninja.
Right?
That's what's up. All right, man. I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of The Art of Struggle. I want to thank Ty for coming out and checking out just talking with me in general, giving you guys some game. It was much appreciated. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So now we're just gonna, see him out and put you guys up next time. So do you have anywhere like people can check out your stuff, where people can go to the video, anything? Where do we go to check out anything Ty?
Anything Ty, you can go to www.tyvisuals.com.
It'll probably be posted somewhere.
YouTube, Tyrell Greenlee.